Marketing plans do not fail in intent or philosophy of communication. They fail in execution. People simply don't get it done right. If your website has a clear message and no sales funnel, your clinic will not grow exponentially. Your visitor will assume that you can't solve their problem and they will leave in search for someone who can. So whether you run a small or big marketing campaign, the easiest and the best marketing plan starts with a sales funnel. A sales funnel is a way to capture and convert patient leads. It doesn't matter what you sell. If you were to sell your products or services, a sales funnel will work. And a sales funnel is the basic foundation of a good digital marketing plan for medical and healthcare practices. Once you create a sales funnel, your advertising can then support your sales funnel. But most importantly, you need a sales funnel, and in this episode, we will show you how to create one. So welcome to another episode of Online Marketing for Doctors TV and Podcast Show, the place to be to grow and scale your practice. I'm your host, Huyên Trương, a strategic marketing consultant for medical and healthcare clinics. My team and I have been in the game for over a decade now, helping hundreds of clinics around the world thrive with our proven patient generation system. Every entrepreneur, clinic owner, and marketer must know how a sales funnel works. Whether you create a sales funnel for yourself or have somebody else create that for you, the framework we are going to give you will spell out everything you need to know to build a sales funnel that works. Now, first of all, I'd like to ask you, what is your biggest frustration with your website right now? Do you not have enough leads, or you have low quality or unqualified leads, or you have problem turning leads into patients, or competition is killing you right now, or you select all the answers above that I just talked about, and it indicates that your website is experiencing both traffic and conversion issues, which is quite common based on our observation of thousands of medical websites over the year. If your website traffic is below 500 visits per month, it suggests that you have a traffic problem. And when your website traffic lacks sufficient visitors, the likelihood of attracting an adequate number of prospective patients decreases. And coupled with the low conversion rate of your website, this explains why you're experiencing a low and inconsistent flow of new patients. And one of the key reasons why the website doesn't have a high conversion rate is because the website doesn't have a sales funnel. Now, here are the top two benefits of the sales funnel. The first thing is sales funnel will help you stay in touch with prospects to create a good relationship. So what's the correct pace here, in my opinion? For most services and products, a prospect needs to experience about 8 touch points before they are ready to make a booking. A touch in this context is an email, a visit to your website, a radio ads, a keynote that they hear, or any other piece of marketing collateral you send their way. The sad news is, in order for your touch points to reach a prospective patient 8 times, you need to send out dozens of pieces of communication they may actually ignore. In other words, you may have to reach out to them 50 times just to get your prospective patient to notice. The less expensive the product, the more likely they are to impulse buy, which means fewer touches. But the more expensive the product, or the more they need to hear from you and before they will take the risk. Now, the second thing is the sales funnel controls the pace of the relationship with the prospects. In a relationship, you talk about things on the 4th or 5th date you might never talk about on the first date, right? Intimacy and trust take time. And the rest of this video will walk you through the creation of sales funnel that will build trust with your customer in a way that is natural and safe. As you create your sales funnel, you're piquing your customers' curiosity, enlightening them, and then asking them to commit. Different pieces of your sales funnels will accomplish these tasks, and to some degree they overlap, But in the end, your customer will enjoy interacting with your brand because you respected their autonomy and space. And 5 components of a sales funnel. A sales funnel is a way to capture and convert leads. The sales funnel will typically include the following 5 components. The first thing is BrandScript. It's all about clarifying the clinic brand message and by creating a memorable tagline that the clinic wants their prospective patients to know about their brand. This will typically appear in the headline section of the homepage and landing pages. Now, for example, minimally invasive hair transplant to achieve refined, long-lasting natural results for $59 a week with 0 interest. The second component is one-liner. A one-liner is a concise statement that you can use to clearly explain what you offer. It's the most powerful tool you can use to make customers curious about your brand. A one-liner makes people lean rather than tune out at a cocktail party. The idea of a one-liner actually comes from Hollywood. When a screenwriter writes a film, she must also write a 1-sentence description of the screenplay that makes the investor want to take the risk on the story. After that story is turned into a full-length feature, that same one-liner is used to get you to go see the film. One-liner is a concise statement we use to clearly explain what clinics offers. It is the most powerful tool you can use to make customers curious about your brand. We distill that message into a single sentence. The one-liner is composed of 3 parts: the problem, the solution, and the results. For example, for a dental clinic, most parents get stressed when they think about taking their child to the dentist. At Kids Teeth, our fun and welcoming office puts kids at ease so they aren't afraid and their parents can actually enjoy their dental visit. The next component of sales funnel is landing page and website that convert. Once a customer gets curious about how you can solve their problem, they may come looking for more information. This is where your website comes in. A great website can be worth thousands, hundreds of thousands, or even millions of dollars. The problem is too many brands are getting their website wrong and they don't know why. No more wasting money on beautiful websites that don't impact sales. We elaborated on the BrandScript one-liner and brought into life on a clear and compelling website and landing pages for the pay-per-click advertising campaign to improve the conversion rate of the website visitor. There are 9 sections of a website that we've seen increase sale time and time again. Each of these sections are like hooks in the pond. The more of them you include, the more fish you will catch. So the sections of a website I will have you create are the header, a very top part of your website in which you use very few words to let people know what you offer. You do not get 2 chances to make the first impressions. So getting this right is so important. And this is the area where you feature the BrandScript and the call to action. What do you offer? So how will it make these customers' life better? What does he need to do to buy it? Now the next section is the text. The section of your website in which you explain what you are saving patients from, the value proposition. The section of the website in which you add value to your product or services by listing its benefit. The next section is the guide, the section of your website in which you introduce yourself as a brand or person who can solve your prospect's problem. And the next thing is the plan, the part where you reveal the path a prospect must take in order to do business with you and solve their problem. Now, the next section, the explanatory paragraph. a long form brand script in which you invite your prospect into a story. This is also where you will improve your SEO as well. Now the next section is a video, which is optional. A video in which you reiterate much of what was on the website in more dynamic form. Now the next section is price choices, which is optional. The divisions of your company or your list of your products with pricing. Now the next section is junk drawer, the most important part of your website, because it's where you're going to list everything you previously thought was important, such as frequently asked questions, locations, and contact information. Now the next important part is the lead magnet generator of a sales funnel. Now I have a question for you. Is your website using a lead magnet? You can answer me right now. Yes, multiple lead magnets for different main services, or yes, you just have one lead magnet, or no, or what is a lead magnet? Now you need to give prospect a reason to give you their email address, all they want, right? Imagine meeting somebody you find interesting, but not exchanging contact information. Unless you happen to meet that person again, you're likely to forget about that person in a short period of time, right? But sometimes those first encounters are awkward. It doesn't feel right to ask for contact information or to give it out uninvited. Now, in business relationships, lead generators are a great excuse to exchange contact information without being awkward. Think of the exchange going something like this. Hey, let me send you that information I was talking about. So what is your best email address? Lead generators that capture emails make sure that when somebody finds you interesting, you are getting their contact information, and stop missing out on those opportunities to get those digits. As part of OMD 5-step sales funnels for medical and healthcare practices, we create lead magnets or generators such as ebooks, videos, quizzes, calculators such as like bonus calculator or pregnancy calculator to capture prospects' emails and phone numbers. And given that more than 95% of website visitors typically leave without making any inquiries, our focus is on capturing and nurturing this significant pool of potential leads. Now the next component is of a signal is the follow-up email sequence. The whole point of a lead generator is to get an email address. Remember, when potential patients or clients give you their email addresses, you should consider them a hot lead, right? Sending them regular valuable emails is your best opportunity to continue building a relationship and selling them a product that will solve their problem. While a few people will buy a product or make a booking immediately, most will need to continue to learn more about your clinic before feeling a sense of trust. Not following up with your prospects after they download your lead magnet is like getting somebody's phone number after asking them out and then never calling them back, right? And for your clinic, we will set up a nurture and sales email campaigns to follow up prospects who sign up for the lead magnet offers such as free consultation, bonus calculator, ebooks. So here's an example of a follow-up email sequence on the screen for you to check it out. While there is more to marketing than a digital plan, your digital strategy, including the website, lead generator, and email campaign, will serve as a foundation for all of your marketing collateral. I hope this episode will help you gain insights into the effectiveness of your website and the sales funnel. If you like a comprehensive audit of your website, we'll give you a 360-degree overview of your website. Reach out to us for a discovery call and we'll schedule a website audit and a strategy section for you. That wraps up another episode of OMD TV and Podcast Show. If this was helpful to you, please subscribe to OMD and Podcast Show so you don't miss any future episode. And please share this one with your staff and colleagues. And if you want to learn more about OMD online marketing for doctors offers and how we can actually help you to generate more new patients and refer in doctors by creating a high converting website for medical and healthcare practices, and also an effective sales funnels. Please reach out to us and book a 15 minutes discovery call as I mentioned above, and I'll leave the link to the show note below. And thank you so much, and I hope to talk to you soon on our discovery call. Bye for now.